Seoul recently signed Bdosin along with their other star signings of Gesture and Profit, all from London Spitfire. So this raises the question, is new Seoul better than old London? Well, they have taken half the London roster and it's almost the better half. If you had to take the best three, you would take Fury, Profit and Bdosin. But Gesture's not a bad player by any means. And the other two, Birdring and Quatermain, were both letdowns last year. So, assuming all three of these guys get played, who will be playing with them? Seoul's off-tank is Michelle. Their other DPS are Fitz and Illicit, and their main support is Toby. Let's compare Fury versus Michelle. Well, Fury is considered one of the best, if not the best off-tank in the league. Michelle is not really a player people talk about, but he was solid and consistently decent for Seoul last year. Okay, so not a good start, but what about the DPS? Well, Birdring was great in his first year and not so great in his second. Fitz has been very average but sort of solid alongside Fletter on Soul. Illicit really hasn't had a chance to shine yet. Well, what about the supports? London couldn't really make their minds up on who to play last year, so they started with Nuss but later signed Quatermain. Neither really showed up for them on the Lucio. Toby started the year considered to be washed up and was replaced by Jexa, but as the season went on, he came back strong, later showing off his Lucio mechanics. But he isn't a strong communicator or very flexible, so the results of the direct role comparison are inconclusive. However, if we consider the meta and the full roster of Soul, you could have both of Soul's main tanks playing at the same time, Marvel and Gesture. In the current meta, only 5 tanks are ever played: Orisa, Sigma, Ryan, Bull, and Winston. Apart from Bull, Marvel and Gesture cover these heroes pretty well. Gesture was a great Orisa, Sigma, and Winston. Marvel has a great Sigma and a pretty good Ryan. So great! With Gesture on Orisa, and Marvel on Sigma and Ryan, the tank line looks very, very good. What about the DPS? Well, Prophet is considered an upgrade of a Fletter, if not a very massive one. And Fitz is more consistent than Birdring? Not bad. And if Illicit shows potential this year, then this could be a great DPS line. But what about the supports, Toby and Bdosin? Well, considering Bdosin is actually the shot caller, or at least he was on London, Toby can just be let loose on Lucio. And if he can't play Baptiste, then Creative can play, since there's no need for the main support to shot call. So in conclusion, I think this roster is better than 2019 Seoul and 2019 London. The only question mark there really is Michelle versus Fury. I'm buying into the Seoul Dynasty hype train. If the meta stays the same, this team will be very, very good.